Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Singh and today we are going to talk about some of the Microsoft Excel tricks that most people do not know. So in this video, we will be talking about how to create a drop-down list using data validation and how to add checkboxes in Microsoft Excel and also how to create a simple data entry form. So without wasting time, let's get started. So right now, first we are going to go with the drop-down list, right? So here in the sheet 2, I have this table already created. If some people don't know how to create a table, they can look on the previous videos. I briefly explained how to create a table, right? So this table is of some of the employees from a company along with their name, age, gender, phone, email, country. Country is blank right now, job title, and if they have arrived or not, right? So first one is our drop down list, right? So for example, we are going to write male or female, or for example, we are writing a country. Now, instead of manually typing Canada or USA, India, or let's say UK, instead of manually typing, what we can do is we can use a drop down list, right? So most people don't know about this trick, but all you have to do is click on the cell, go to data, and here you have a data validation, right? So click on it, and once you see a dialog box, in the allow section, click the list, right? So in the list, your source, you can upload a list, right? If you have already a list created anywhere else, you can create that. Otherwise, you can start typing as Canada separated by comma, USA, comma, UK, India, China, and let's add Africa as well, of course, right? So once you have this one, make sure all the items in your drop down list is separated by a comma. If you do not put a comma, it will make a single drop down option, right? Once you click OK, here you can see a small arrow. Once you click, you have all the options available for you. You can easily select, but this option, it only applies to a single cell, right? As you can see here, it's on Canada, right? USA, you can simply select on this one. But what about the rest of the table? These cells, they do not have the drop down menu, right? For this one, all you have to do is click on the F. Once you see that black arrow pointing downwards, click, and you have to do the same steps. So here it says the selection contains some cells without data validation setting. Do you want to extend data validation to these cells? Yes. And keeping these options same, click OK. And now, once you select on any of the cell in this specific column, we will have the same options available. For example, let's do this one. Canada, UK, Eva Patel is from India. Noah Kim is from, let's say, China. Emma Brown, America. Oliver Garcia, let's say, Canada. Sophia Zhang, let's put China. William Muller is from, for example, UK. We have Mia Rosie, let's put from Africa as well. James Anderson, right? So the list goes on. For example, if I extend this one as it is, it will copy this, but you can still choose, right? So this finishes our drop down list. It's very easy to simply go to the data validation and click on the list. You also have an option for whole number, decimal, date, time, and you have custom option also, right? So this is how you create a drop down list in the Microsoft Excel. Moving on to the checkboxes. So instead of typing yes, no, yes, no, you can add a checkbox for your own convenience, right? For example, if I have to see that if someone has arrived in the office or not. We can type yes, no. We can also use a drop down menu like we did in the country, but that's a little bit time consuming. So instead of that, what you can do is you can do a check mark option. For the check mark option, you have to go to the developer tab. For most of the people, the developer tab won't be available. So for that, just right click on any of these ribbons, right up here inside, and customize the ribbon. Once you have this one, you will check this option here on the right side in the main tabs developer. It's already there for you, just have to select it. Once you click OK, you have your developer tab available. Let me just show you. If I uncheck this one, that option goes away, right? So once you customize the ribbon to developer and OK, you have your developer option available. So now, keeping the cell clicked already where you want to have your checkbox, what you can do is go to the insert inside the developer and click on the checkbox. So this checkbox is a form control and this is an ActiveX control, right? So I will show you in the next video what this means and what's the difference. But for right now, we're just gonna go with the checkbox. So click on the checkbox and draw it. Once you have the checkbox, you can easily drag it wherever you prefer, right? As you can see, once I extend it, I have my checkbox 3 text as well, which is odd and I don't want it. So right click, edit text, and simply press the delete button. It will start deleting it and enter, right? So this removes our text, right? So here we have our checkbox option. Now, for the next ones, you can simply do the click and drag option and it will apply the checkboxes for you. So now you have your entire table ready. As you can see here, let's say Olivia has arrived and we have Ava arrived. We have Oliver arrived as well, William as well, and we have Isabella arrived. Elijah arrived as well, Lucas arrived as well, and we have Abigail arrived as well, along with Jack. So here you have your checkbox options available for you, right? So this is how we do the checkbox. Now, the next one is our forms, how to create a simple data entry form. For example, right now I have 8 columns here, right? 8 types of data for a same person. I have a name, age, gender, phone, email, country, job title, and if it's arrived or not, right? So, but what about if you have more columns, more information that you have to add? For example, you have at least 10 more. Instead of typing them manually one by one and clicking or pressing tab button, you can do it in a form control. For the form, you have to, again, it's the same step. Click on the customize ribbon, right? So I'm just gonna remove my already created one so that I can show you in a better way, right? So once you are here in a customize the ribbon, you have to select which command you have to choose. So commands that are not in the ribbon, click on that. Here in the list, you will find your form. But keep in mind, you won't be able to create the form, you won't be able to add unless you have your own custom group here, right? So we're just gonna inside the home, we're gonna create a new group saying, for example, let's rename it and we name it to form. And you can choose any option you want. Like for example, I just go with the green one and okay. So we have our form created. Now, this is just a group. There's nothing inside, right? Once I click OK, in the home, I have nothing here, right? There's no form or anything because there's nothing inside. So once I go back into the form, oh, form's gone because there was nothing inside. So commands not in the ribbon, and we create a new group, say forms, form, and click OK. And in the drop here in this list, find the word form. Here we go. And with the form custom clicked, add it. So here you go. In your form group, you have your form function available for you. Once you click OK, as you can see here on the right side, I have my form available for me, right? So since the table is already created, click on the form, and as you can see, we have all the columns available for us to type, right? So right now I have 20 entries of the employees. For example, if I have to add a new one, drag it all the way down to number 20, find next, there's no next. So just drag all the way down and it says new record on the top. So here I will start typing. For example, name is Jay Singh, age is 26, gender is male, phone number is let's say 111-222-3333. Email is jsingh at example.com. Country is Canada. Job title is manager. Arrived, yes. Or you can say checked, right? And once you add the new record, just click new and it will add that. Oh, sorry. So the the checkbox didn't copy actually, sorry. So for the checkbox, you have to manually do it. Apologies. The checkbox can be added manually. Don't use this one because checkbox is not a part of the form, right? It's an extra developer option that we added, so it won't be included in the form, right? But since we have the arrived column, so it's showing in the form section, right? So in the form, as you can see, even for the Olivia, the arrived is empty, right? Even though it's checked, it's still empty. As for the find next, it's Liam, which is unchecked, it's still empty. Now, what about if we have to find a record from, let's say, 1,000 employees? We have to find a specific one, right? So in the form option, click on the first one, go to the first one, like one of 21 or one of 2100. How many employees you have, how many data you have, how many students you have, doesn't matter. Go to go to the first one and click criteria. Once you have the criteria, here you have to type which item or which type of item you want to look for. For example, I want to know who is from Canada. So I start typing Canada here, right? Canada. Once I click find next, I have my Oliver Garcia, which is on 6 of 21, number 6. Yes, it's a 6. It's on row 7 because we have the row 1 for the titles, right? So 6 of 21, which means we have on number 7 Oliver Garcia for Canada. And then once you click next, we have 10 of 21, which is James Anderson, who is from Canada as well. Next, we have Isabella Lee from Canada as well, which is on number 12, and here it's 11 of 21. And keeps going, find next, find next, find next, and you will find them all. Once you go to criteria one more time, you still have your Canada option here. Delete it. Let's say I want to find out who is the HR manager from USA, right? So type both of them and find next. So we have just Emma Brown, who is an HR manager from USA. If you take a look on here, the hiring manager is Emma Brown on number 6, and the next hiring manager is from Canada, and the next one is from Canada as well, and the next one is also from Canada, right? So we only have one hiring manager for from USA. So this is how you use the criteria. right? So these are some of the basic tricks that most people don't know. And also for your forms, any kind of table you have, any forms you have, a lot of people have the same problem or the question that how to manually adjust the column or the row width, right? But for instead of adjusting them manually like this one and just thinking it will go or no, if it's gonna be okay or not, there's a shortcut for that. For example, you have to do the rows and column both of them, right? So click all the columns you want to auto adjust and all the rows you want to auto adjust. Go to the format in the home, go to the format, auto fit row height is gonna fix the row heights for you. Let me just show you. I'm gonna do this and this. So once you click auto fit row height, they will change it to the minimum it can go, right? Once you do the auto fit column width, it will change automatically. For example, let's do the phone number. We have so much open space. For the email, we have open space as well, and along with the age as well. So once I do the auto fit column width, they all changes to the minimum it can go, right? And also at the same time, we have a row height and a column width or default width, right? So this is the option that you can do if you have a same size of the columns of the rows, and you can manually adjust them all at the same time. For example, we have J, K, and L as a columns. And once you do column width, as you can see, it's 8.11. Let's say I do it to 15. There we go. It's 15 pixels right now. As you can see, JKL is much larger than the I and M, right? So once you click and go to the default width, it's 8.11 and okay, it changes back to, oh, should change back to this type. Here we go. So this is the default one, right? So this finishes our today's video on how to create a drop-down list, how to add checkboxes, and how to create a simple data entry form. I hope you guys like it. Please do press the like and subscribe button and also that bell icon for a notification on the new videos. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.